Alrighty then, I think we are live. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Krod7435. We back at it once again. I figure why not make a quick little live stream for tonight, even though that it is a little bit late. Well, I mean, it's like 12:52. I know. Basically, we're gonna talk a little bit for sports before I convert over to my other channel for atheism. Basically, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the NBA, NFL, get deep with with baseball. I'm really fucking mad. Like, the fucking Astros won the World Series. What the F is wrong with you, New York? We made it so far and we could have fucking beat their ass. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna go into a whole, crap load of sports into a quick live stream. Basically, what we're gonna talk about is we're gonna basically start with basketball. I'm just really shocked. Like, Kyrie Irving, how is he not being labeled for MVP race right now? I mean, personally, in all honesty, Kyrie Irving is like one of like the best players that I knew that he was just gonna go straight back to the finals. But I mean, I did hear recently from the Cleveland Cavs news that the Cavs are probably wanting to get some team meetings going, which I'm sorry that I haven't been making any sports videos. I know that a lot of you guys really like that for some odd reason. I don't really know. It's really weird because even if I make a video on, like, I don't know, maybe Katie Taylor or maybe Kenya or Anthony Joshua, which I should probably do more with Anthony Joshua because, yo, like, that nigga, bro. Dude, I wish one day, once I get, like, my games out for publication, if I ever get famous, which I don't care about fame, it, like, anybody could go to any part of, like, the world, but, if I ever have that type of money to travel, I would love to meet him. Like, I like to meet him, I love to meet Kenya, I love to meet, Iman that I put in my video, or videos, I'm sorry. Yeah, it would be a true, honor, I get. Well, I want to say honor. It would just be a good time to actually spend time with athletes. Like, I actually managed to talk to Alvaro Herrera. Yeah. Basically, that guy from Mexico. He's a pretty good fighter. He's decent. He needs to really get going with his combos, and his stand up is pretty decent. I think he'll be good for his UFC division. I think he's in the 170 or 180s range. I mean, if anything, like, UFC is like growing, dude. Like, UFC will probably outdo boxing by all means. But I mean, if you guys want my whole interpretation of the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight, yes, I was upset. I really wanted Conor to win. But in all honesty, I was talking to other boxers about this, and they actually, like, agreed with me, saying that, yeah, if the fight was not to be planned in 2 months, and the guys, yeah, if both fighters had a year to train, that would have been a much better fight. And in all honesty, Floyd, like, his training wasn't as expected, that everybody thought it was going to be good. Like, I mean, Floyd, he took a big toll in just being like, okay, I'm gonna smile for the camera, I'm gonna act like that I'm actually working out. And it's like, okay, like, I mean, Conor, yeah, he was doing like the same exact thing, and both guys were not ready. Like, I mean, like, this is all for glitz and glamour, but I mean, in all honesty, I would have seen a better fight if it had been, a year. But I don't know, man. I think Floyd, he basically just did it for money. He obviously wanted to increase his net worth, so that was a grass fight. I mean, I'm happy enough Conor lasted 10 rounds. Like, I mean, like, you saw him knock out Paulie, and I mean, dude, like, Conor, he may not look like he can knock somebody out in a fight, but when you really look at him, his punches are like on point. And even Mike Tyson alone, he even said, yes, I really do think Conor is a good potential, boxer. And Mike Tyson, he was right, dude. Like, I was like, dude, like, Conor he punches like Mike. Like, he doesn't just phase you out. Like, he actually knocks you out. And I'm pretty sure, with all honesty, when it's in a real street fight brawl, Conor would literally be the first person to, you know, obliterate you with just one punch. And then after that, it's just, you know, ground and pound. And then he might kick you and take like a trash can and like, you know, fucking WWE your ass. But no, like I truly love Conor. Conor is like by far one of my favorite fighters, and I don't give two fucks about what people say to me. Like, you know, they want to tell me, oh, nah, you're just like a asshole. You know, you're just like, you know, like the rest of them. Conor's a dick. Like, how is he a dick when he has given back to more people in his community? He went back to fucking Ireland to fucking run a foundation, you know, for poor kids, like, you know, living in Dublin. Like, I mean, you know, talk about white countries, but I mean, yes, Ireland has some pretty, yeah, they have some pretty dirty slums. But, like, and like, with all honesty, no. Conor, he's a very care-loving person. I mean, he even, like, you know, befriended with a kid that had passed away because I guess he had disabilities and he had some sort of, you know, disease, and he died. And Conor, he actually cared out for him and his family. And I mean, you know, all credit to Conor, and I truly love the man. Like, if I were to meet him, like I would seriously love to have a interview with him. Like, it's good enough that Conor, he cares about his fans more than he cares about his sport, because it comes to show that, like, you know, with every human being, we all have something that we could carry, but at the end of the day, it's all about who you made who you made, I guess, like, who you made themselves, you know, feel content with the work that you presented, but you did it in a more compassionate and humble way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're not like some dickhead trying to get money, and, you know, you don't care about any human life on earth. And I think it's like that's really, you know, derogatory and very separatist. And I mean, that's not how I do it. Like, I treat people with moral respect. And even when I did, you know, sports for wrestling, and then basically other sports, like well, I mostly did wrestling back in high school, but I mean, you know, I could have, you know, went for basketball, but like, long story short, like, my high school coach denied me because he basically favoritized like other players. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Like, I went 27-3 in wrestling, so yeah, if anybody wants to invite me to some MMA trainings, I'm more than welcome to do it, but I gotta get like my bread up. Nah, just kidding. But no, I actually did MMA training. I actually did Taigon with my friend Jelani, and dude, that place is a great place. Dude, I am so surprised. Like, when you go to Taigon, it's like going to like a dojo, but those guys, they actually, you know, like, they're serious about, you know, giving out respect and making sure that you, you know, understand drills, you break things down with the combos. Like, I mean, it's a very good, you know, training camp. But the one that was like right by me, well, it wasn't right by me, but I went down with my boy Jelani down in Waterville in New York, and it was decent. But then after that, they got taken over by some other company, so I don't know what happened to them. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. But yeah, you know, if anybody would ever ask, would you ever fight? No, I can't do it because I fucked up my left elbow back in wrestling. I broke 3 parts of my left elbow and had to get surgery on it, and I had to get at least a centimeter of bone taken out. So it's not a big deal. I mean, you know, like, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure there's plenty of fighters or plenty of wrestlers that have gone through that type of, you know, damage, and they're still able to do good. But, you know, for me, like, I want to become a video game designer, and I really am pursuing a lot on that education. So I mean, like, I don't really need to be doing all that. It's not really worth, like, my time, you know, actually expediting on that type of, you know, training. I mean, you know, it's kind of weird though, because I could have literally did MMA if I really wanted to, but I mean, if I never got hurt from wrestling, I probably would have been in way better shape. But no, I'm not fat. If anybody's asking, like, or if anybody is wondering, I am like a little bit chubby, but now like I'm actually cutting a lot of weight. I've been eating a lot more apples and bananas, but I mean like I've been drinking a lot of water, so I guess cutting back more on like, just pastries and all these fatty, carbohydrates. No, I don't really focus too much on that. Like I'm more of a fish and chicken type guy, so that's what kind of favors more into my type of criteria. I do like to get into other things, but I don't know, like I'm just gonna gradually get back into probably basketball like I normally do. I just currently work a job over at Texas Roadhouse, so I'm just chilling, just being me. I would really love to meet up with shit. He lives out in Kingston, New York. His name is Tay Fisher. Yeah, yeah, he was a guy that played at Siena College, and then along with him with I forgot what the other guy, Ron, I forgot his name, but no, he basically Tay Fisher. He played at Siena College, and he's a Harlem Globetrotter. And my cousin, he used to be one. His name was John Williams, but they called him Jet. So Jet Williams, 32. But no, he was a really good player back in college basketball. And dude, I cannot wait. Dude, I'm pretty sure I've already missed a few games, but I gotta really give you those videos. I gotta really give you my reactions, because I think personally, like, I don't know, because I need to, get some type of camera to show like my face, but I'm not really big of a fan of that. I'm pretty like low on that type of financing, which I don't really like doing that. I'm pretty quiet on showing like my face. Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, I am back. I'm gonna, keep, live streaming for a few more minutes, and then I gotta go over to the other channel. But yeah, basically, I just don't like showing my face like that. I'd rather just kind of like have everything, settled through just basic talking and, go into that type of criteria. But, no, I'm gonna get more back into college basketball. I'm hoping Duke can really make it up to the top, man. I think Kentucky's looking pretty good, and Kansas is doing very well, and I think Wichita might be making a comeback. It's really weird because all these teams have so many better players. But Marvin Bagley, oh dude, you gotta watch out for him. He's gonna be a very, very good player. I think Duke actually signed him. I'm not too sure on that. That would be fucking amazing. I can't wait until LeBron James Jr. comes in, and then probably Zaire Wade. He's gonna be looking very phenomenal, and yeah, probably. We could be seeing Sharif. Yeah, Sharif, he's going to be making some noise at Arizona. So that would be good. That would be very, tight with those type of talents. I mean, if he's ever like Shaquille, he needs to get big. Like, I mean, he could still stay at that height and that weight. He doesn't need to like get, super buff, but kind of be like at Kobe's build. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually have some muscle on you, but yeah, but be fast. You know what I'm saying? Have some speed, and I mean that's really difficult when you're in the NBA and you're getting bigger. But then at the end of the day, like you gotta watch how much food you're putting in. Which I mean, it doesn't matter on like the food. People don't have like the strongest diets, but I mean, in all honesty, like any sport out of any athlete, you need to have some sort of carb or protein or whatsoever. But I think like all these super diets, like, it's not fit for every athlete. You know what I'm saying? That's just all like marginalized food. Like you're not getting, that much worth out of your meals. Like it's not consistent. It's not helping you. And that's why I even kind of even debate like, with other people, like why do you have to eat healthy, if you know that you're not going to gain that much weight from what you're doing. Like, I mean, if you have a strong metabolism, I understand. But let's just say if you're super duper fat, you've been living off of carbs and all this shit, and it's not been helping for you, then no, you should not be doing that. You should be, seeking a doctor and yeah, just stick to fish and chicken. That like fish and chicken is way better than having like ground beef and high, fatty acid meats like, yeah, having red meat because I don't have red meat that much. I really don't eat burgers like that. But I mean for people that do eat yeah, that do eat burgers like that, like McDonald's and all that junk, no. I've been cutting that off. Like I only eat burgers whenever it's like once in a blue moon. If I'm going to like Burger King or something like that, but in all honesty, no. I've been pretty quiet on that. But nah, man, I'm so happy that I'm making changes. I got my own place. Hey, hold on. Yeah. But yeah, I got my own place. I got a pretty good, decent job. But a lot of good opportunities. I actually got a good offer with Time Warner, so I'm gonna try to hit up with that interview. If I actually get that job, oh, dude, forget about making pro. No, 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 just kidding. I'm still gonna pursue my CIS career, but nah, if I did that along with make apps, bro, my salary that is going off of like the roofs. That is like better than Trump. But I mean, I don't even think Trump even holds $10.5 billion. That's like, dude, he is just such a joke, and I've been pretty much done with politics. Politics is like literally a dead subject, but no, nothing works well with him. He's just a total hack. But no, I can't wait till I get really deep into both of my channels for the atheism and this one. So I think that will be a very good, addition to my ideas. But you know, I'm really happy. Can't wait. But hey, I'll be sure to do like another live stream on this channel because I think it's too late. So I'll be sure to do it another time. And I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, peace out, and then I love you guys. Bye.